Stop. Before you buy new curtains, watch this video. We're a professional curtain company, and after seeing thousands of windows and curtains, we see the same mistakes coming up again and again. Even the most expensive curtains can look terrible if they're fitted wrong. So over the next few minutes, we're going to show you the 5 most common mistakes to make sure that you don't repeat these and make your windows look awesome. And wait till the end, because that's the best one. So let's get into it. Right, so mistake number 1 is ordering the curtain pole too narrow. Many people order the curtain pole only a few centimetres, an inch wider than the window. They do this partly to save money and also because they think it looks neat. But what they're actually doing is they're stopping a lot of natural light coming into the room when the curtains are drawn open. And we're going to show you this on this demo window behind. This demo window behind is 173 centimetres wide. But as you can see on the side, the curtain stack width is approximately 30 centimetres. However, if your pole width is the same as in your curtain width, like we're going to change now, you can see this blocks out nearly 1/3 of all natural light into the room. So for your pole width, always add approximately 30 centimetres on each side. I mean, this may vary, put what you think in the comments below. So this window is 173 centimetres, so what we'd recommend is the pole width is 233 centimetres wide, and then that means when you draw your curtains, you can have plenty of space to let all the natural light come straight into the window. I often tell customers you're not fitting curtains to the window, you're fitting curtains to the wall around the window, and by allowing the curtains to properly draw back, you'll always let the 100% natural light into the room, which will look great. And mistake number 2 is hanging the curtain pole too low. And what people do is they hang the curtain pole just slightly above the top of the window frame. And what this does is this makes your ceilings look lower and your windows look a lot smaller. This can also let a lot of natural light into the room. So when your curtains are drawn, you won't be able to get a very good night's sleep. And we'd always recommend fitting the pole at least 11 centimetres above the top of the window frame. You can fit it higher, even like full length from the ceiling. It looks fantastic, but this is obviously going to be a lot more expensive because you're going to need a lot more fabric for your curtains. Okay, mistake number 3 is ordering curtains that are not wide enough. And what people do is they order the same size curtain width as the window width. And what this means is when you go to hang your curtains, they're either going to lie completely flat, like a pane of glass that's going to look terrible, or if you do gather them up to the right width, it's going to go like this. And they're going to be able to draw them, but they're only going to be able to draw them half the way across because they've done that single width and they've gathered them to like double, so therefore you've got a massive gap in the window. And the only time that might work is if they're dress curtains and they're only like there for show and you're never going to close them, then you might get away with that and it might save you some money. But if ever you want to use your curtains, you need to make sure you order the correct width. Mistake number 4 is your curtains are too short. And what people do is they fit the curtains as an awkward 2 or 3 inch gap between the floor and the bottom of the curtains. Or perhaps it's in no man's land and the bottom of the curtains fit randomly in between the windowsill and the floor and they look a little bit lost. But once you've seen this and it looks wrong, you just can't unsee it. And it can make even the most expensive curtains look terrible. Professionally fitted curtains should either kiss the floor, sit 1 centimetre above the floor, or have the fabric in a puddle for a luxurious look. Which one of these is your favourite? Please put in the comments below. And a top tip when fitting, if you wanted to go for like a kiss or 1 centimetre above, order your curtains as accurate as possible, but if you've got a bit of flexibility, fit the pole last. So therefore you can slightly tweak the pole to get the height accurate. So therefore you can make sure your bottoms of your curtains, because eyes are going to be drawn to the bottom more than where the pole is, because you've got a bit of movement where you can move that, people won't notice as much. In the UK, in homes, there's always a lot of radiators. So what you find when you can't go full length, you can't do that because the radiator's in the way, as you can see here. So therefore the distance you want to go here, we normally find like 6 to 8 inches is enough to look adequate. And curtain mistake number 5 is choosing the right pole or track for your curtains. Curtains come in different weights, and also some of these tracks are going to be easier to slide across than others. We'd also say when you're fitting your pole or track, it's really important to have the right screws. Sometimes they can either come with no screws or the bare minimum, the tiniest of screws that aren't always very helpful. So we'd recommend you go for a custom, like longer size screw if you need to. There's also many different size rawl plugs you can use to give it a super strong hold so it's not going to move. And we've done a separate video on this here, so please watch this, you might find it helpful. Okay, thank you very much.